Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back with Talk About It Tuesday. Last week we had a week off, here in the office, and we're able to just kind of recharge and get rejuvenated. But this week we're back, Talk About It Tuesday. We're talking about time and repetition today. So stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting topic. All right, everybody. Like I said in the intro, this week we're talking about time and repetition. The article that I'm talking about is actually called Peeling Back the Onion from Dr. Anthony Pellegrino's Chiroedge. So we're super excited to be able to support them and have this article to be able to hand out to our practice members this week. But it really ties directly into everything that we know about health, right? Because when you think about anything in healthcare, we all understand that if we're trying to maybe gain weight or put on mass, or if we're trying to release weight, we understand that it's going to be a process that we're going to have to undergo, that there's going to be time involved, that there's going to be repetition involved, consistency involved, and it's going to take a lot of effort, right? Anything natural is going to work that way. So it's a principle. It's a principle of time and repetition. And so as much as we understand that in the natural realm of healthcare, as far as, nutrition and exercise and things of that nature, sometimes we forget about it in other areas of life, right? Chiropractic specifically. I have so many people that come in the door and, they've never been adjusted before in their entire lives. And we tell them about how the body works and how chiropractic affects the nervous system, and it can do all these amazing things. And yet somehow it's miscommunicated or misunderstood that it is going to be a process. Time and repetition, it's going to be a process that you're undergoing. We're not going to fix years and years and years worth of buildup of stress and problems. We're not going to fix those in a couple of adjustments. And so it's something that we hear a lot. So we do our best to try to talk about that on the front end. But, when you're learning about the amazing effects of the body, like we teach in here, to every single person that comes in, sometimes that's a part that gets overlooked or missed, right? But it's very important. Think about the dentistry profession or, the orthodontic profession. Both of those professions, work on the teeth, work on the mouth, right? And it's an extremely important profession because it keeps our teeth healthy so that we can eat food and digest things properly. And it also, some of it's cosmetic, right? We want to have a pretty smile and we want to be doing things, and we want to be proud of the teeth that we have, right? Well, think about the concept of brushing your teeth every single day. I'm sure at some point that seemed a little far-fetched, right? Someone was like, you got to brush your teeth every single day, but it's actually going to help prevent cavities. It's going to help prevent tartar buildup and all these other things that make your teeth look bad, but also make it to where they're not functional and they're falling out and kind of causing all kinds of other craziness and pain and stuff like that, right? So now we've adopted this lifestyle of brushing our teeth every single day, which is amazing, and I totally support that. Think about braces. We put braces on our teeth, right? Some of us do anyway, to try to achieve that straight, perfect, teeth structure and smile that we want, right? You put braces on, and it takes a year, 2 years. I've even heard of 3 years for some people, and sometimes a little bit less, right? It's a long process to get your teeth straight, and it's happening all the time because you can't really take those braces off. They're on constantly. There's a ton of time and repetition and consistency happening right there to get those teeth straight. And then what happens, you get the braces taken off, and then what happens next? You get retainers, right? Those retainers are designed to help kind of keep the changes that you've had so that they don't start going back the other direction. Because that's what happens is if you don't continue taking care of yourself, there's only one way to go, and it's not up, it's going down, right? So chiropractic works in the same exact way, guys. You just can't walk around with a brace on your spine for your entire life because that's going to cause other issues, right? Your spine is meant to be freely movable to take care of not only your discs that separate, each spinal segment, but also your nerves. They need movement for your nerves to operate correctly as well, and just all life, flows from movement. And so it's a big deal. So when people come in and they ask the question of like, well, why do I need to keep coming back? Well, that's why, because it's always going to be a process. We're working with a life principle of time and repetition. Right? It's a universal principle at this point. There shouldn't be any questions about it. But it takes a little bit of understanding to understand why chiropractic works in that same way. Right? And so I get this question a lot. I don't want to go to a chiropractor because then I'll always have to go to a chiropractor. Well, that's actually something that makes me happy, because the reality is, yes, if you go to a chiropractor and you get your problem corrected, you should understand the idea that yes, you will also have to keep going to kind of keep that problem corrected and to keep working on yourself. We're never going to get to a point to where our bodies are just perfect and we're invulnerable, right? And so every day is a process, and with every single adjustment, it's like we're peeling back that layer of that onion and trying to get to the optimal, the center, the core of who you are and what your being is, and help you just kind of break out of your shell and be who you were designed to be as far as healthcare goes, right? I've got people all the way from, being professional athletes to people that were born a week ago, right? And it's amazing. The same principle, they're working with the same principle of life inside each of those scenarios, and everybody in between, right? So this is kind of what we're talking about this week, just a little bit of a refresher, not really any research necessarily, but just the fact that chiropractic, we're working with the principle of time and repetition. And so before you even get started with chiropractic, understand that this is something just like every other, true natural healthcare profession. We're working with the power that our Creator gave you to be healthy, and we're trying to maximize that. And that process does take some time and repetition. So with that, please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to message me, pop some things in the comments, whatever you need to do, however you feel, is easiest to reach out to me. I'm here for you, regardless of wherever you are in the world. I'm here to help spread this message of chiropractic, as far as I can take it. And just want you to know I love and appreciate you, and I care about you, and that's why we do these things. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to another Talk About It Tuesday. I hope that you've enjoyed them so far and that you're getting some value from it. I also hope that you're liking, following our page, sharing the videos to people that you love and that you care about, because people need this message and they don't have it. There's people all around the world that have no idea what chiropractic does, and it's a shame. And we have the power to change that at our fingertips each and every day. So let's share, like these videos. Let's blow up social media with this message so more people can experience the power that exists within the body when it's clear and connected to do what it's supposed to do. So again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you guys on the next one.